Brian Massie, 8196 Rainbow Drive in Concord Township. I'll try to be very brief. I'd like to give some recognition to some Lake County residents and also to some of our public officials. I could not attend last week's commissioners meeting because I had the privilege of being at Mentors Linda O'Brien's Liberty Camp. She has Liberty Camp USA that she promotes, and she's been doing it for many years. And it is a day camp. In Lake County, we had 101 young time travelers, as we call them, elementary and middle school age children. They went back to 1776 to learn about the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. They learned that the United States is a constitutional republic and not a democracy. They were taught the virtues of truth, vigilance, perseverance, courage, and valor. They learned about Swamp Fox, fur traders, Sam Adams, General George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, the Black Robe Regiment, the 8th Pennsylvania Regiment, Delaware Indians, Linda Daw. They became recruits of the Continental Army, and they actually signed their own Declaration of Independence. I'd like to publicly thank Lake County Recorder Becky Lynch as our Betsy Ross in helping out with the Liberty Camp, and also Republican Chairman Dale Fellows as reenactor of George Washington. They did a tremendous job. One final story, I happened to listen into the George Washington's lecture on the Constitution, and he asked one of the children to read the preamble to the Constitution. And this young man, from about 15 feet away, he started what we thought was reading the preamble. After he read it, George Washington said, "You didn't read that, you had that memorized." And he did. So I think he was about 7 or 8 years old, and his sister had taught him the preamble to the Constitution. We thought it was so wonderful that we asked the young man to do it again in front of all of the children, and he did perfectly. So we thank, again, Becky Lynch and Dale Fellows for their efforts. Thank you.
What ages were there?
I believe first, second graders all the way up through 8th graders, I believe, but we also had seniors or high school students that were helping out, and they were all dressed in that period. So it's a pretty special camp. It really is.
A lot of attendance, a lot of kids.
I beg your pardon?
A lot of kids attend?
Yeah, 101, and they're going to do it next week with, I believe, like 98 children in Geauga County. So it is a very special camp, and Linda O'Brien from Mentor should be commended for her tireless efforts. A lot of work.
Sounds like a great program.
Yes, it really is. Thank you so much.